Welcome to the Candyverse. What happens when gold, the oldest safe haven asset in the world, meets Web3? Something pretty wild happens. Tokenized gold is born. For years, if you wanted exposure to gold, you had three options. Buy jewelry, expensive and inefficient. Buy physical bars or coins, then store them, insure them, move them. Or use ETFs and paper products that track the price, but don't give you a specific ounce in your name. Now there's a new layer. Blockchain tokens that represent real gold in a vault, as if each token were a digital ticket, linked to a specific bar of gold. And the context is crazy. Gold has been breaking record after record, surpassing $5,000 USD per ounce, while the market for gold-backed stablecoins went from around $1.3 billion in 2024 to over $5.1 billion by January 2026. In that wave, two names dominate almost the entire game. Pax Gold, PaxG, issued by Paxos. Tether Gold, XAUT, issued by Tether. Between the two, they hold the vast majority of the tokenized gold market. The core idea is similar. One token, 1 ounce of physical gold, stored in a verified vault, with public reports meant to prove that there's enough gold to back every token in circulation. But how it's done, where the gold is stored, and who regulates each issuer are very different stories. Pax Gold, PaxG. Each PaxG token represents 1 fine troy ounce of London Good Delivery Gold, the professional standard, sourced from 400 Oz bars stored in Brink's vaults in London. The gold is held in vaults accredited by the LBMA, London Bullion Market Association, and Paxos publishes transparency reports and periodic audits to show that the number of ounces matches the number of tokens issued. Paxos is a US-regulated trust company and acts as the custodian of the gold. In theory, holding PXG gives you rights to a specific portion of physical gold, complete with bar serial number and details. It's like owning a digital slice of a gold bar stored in London without needing to rent your own vault. I will leave Tether Gold X out for the second block, because there the gold is literally stored in a Swiss bunker, and Tether is quietly becoming one of the largest gold buyers on the planet. Let's continue with the other beast of tokenized gold. Tether Gold, XAUT. While PaxG is heavily centered in London, XAUT lives in Switzerland. According to Tether, each XAUT token represents 1 troy ounce of 99% pure physical gold, stored in high-security Swiss vaults. The gold is allocated, meaning the bars are assigned to specific token holders. On the Tether Gold website, you can look up the serial number, weight, and details of the bars linked to your XAUT. Tether publishes reserve reports stating that there is at least 1 ounce of gold for every XAUT token in circulation. By the end of Q4 2025, for example, they reported around 520,089 fine ounces in reserve for 52089 XAUT, valued at roughly 2.24 billion USD. But the story goes further. Over the last few years, Tether has become one of the largest private buyers of gold in the world, accumulating roughly 140 metric tons stored in a former Swiss bunker, with purchases of several tons per month, both to back XAUT and as part of the company's broader reserves. That makes XAUT more than just another token. It's the visible tip of a massive strategy to accumulate gold from the crypto side of the system. And what about audits and trust? PaxG stores its gold in LBMA-accredited vaults in London, with regular audits and a clearer regulatory framework, since Paxos operates as a supervised entity in the US. XAUT, on the other hand, relies on Tether's published reports and attestations regarding reserves and Swiss storage, but the company has historically faced more controversy and debate around transparency of its reserves overall. Both are powerful examples of gold entering Web3. You can move fractions of an ounce in seconds between wallets without bar logistics, with 24/7 markets, and with a promised link to physical gold in real vaults. Is it perfect? No. You still depend on companies, jurisdictions, audits, and on those vaults actually containing what the reports claim. But as a concept, it's wild. The oldest metal in the financial system now has a tokenized version that you can use in DeFi, on exchanges, or even as a reserve inside your own creative universe in Web3. This is not a buying recommendation. It's an invitation to, if you're interested in the intersection of art, crypto, and real-world assets, research how these tokens work, who backs them, and what role they could play in the stories you're building. If this video helped you understand what tokenized gold really is, and why everyone talks about PAX-G and X-Out, leave a like and share it with someone who thinks Web3 is just hype and doesn't realize that even physical gold is already entering the game. Subscribe if you want to keep exploring how gold, crypto, and narrative intersect. From the Candyverse. Follow me. This is the Candyverse.